What type of and breed of pigeons do you fly then, Billy?
Basically, I would say at the moment we've got 70% of the Herman pigeons, 10% of the bush arts, and the remaining 20 will be made up of the Jansen pigeons.
These pigeons come from Bill Ward originally, and Dick Evans, I understand, don't they?
I got them off
South Yorkshire.
Bill Ward from South Hempsall in '81, realising how good these pigeons were. I went down further and got some off M&D Evans at Wheatley Bridge.
Yes.
And since we got the pigeons, we've never looked back.
They've just gone forward all.
They've gone one, and before then I had the best of the Jansen pigeons, but these pigeons over the years have proved far superior, and that's the reason we have 70% of them.
And you've had numerous combine positions, I understand, with these pigeons.
Oh, they've flown really, really well. I mean, this year we took second combine with the Herman pigeons.
And how many pigeons were in that race approximately?
17,500.
17,500.
Yeah.
And you were second?
We were second in the Young Bird National, but a better performance for us was the Old Bird National, where we took second, 11th, 13th and 22nd out of 27,500 pigeons.
27,500 pigeons.
But the first pigeon, he wasn't a Herman, the remaining 3 pigeons were Herman pigeons.
So you've been very satisfied with these Hermans?
We can't find anything to beat the Herman pigeons. I have tried other pigeons in to beat them from top lofts, and they just haven't stood up with the Herman pigeons. You know, we haven't found anything at the moment. We're still looking, because we feel that you've got to try these things to keep at the top.
And what's the maximum distance that you've flown these Hermans?
We've won with the Herman pigeons out of 400 miles, 410 miles, but we don't send them very much after lilliers, which to me is 312, which we've had some marvellous performances out of this race with the Herman pigeons.
And I understand that you don't send many pigeons to these races neither.
To the channel races we don't send a lot. I fly in a club with a 40 bird limit. This year I've never reached the 40 bird with the old bird season. I only started the season with 35 old cocks. Young birds, we do send quite a lot of young birds. We breed a big young bird team to sort them out.
Yes.
But at the end of the day, it's a 40 bird limit in the club.
So you say that a fancier today must have a fair amount of youngsters to start the season with.
The last few seasons round here has been very difficult. We've lost a lot of birds and lost a lot of good birds, and that's the reason I breed a lot of youngsters. But this year, funny enough, we got left with nearly all the young bird team. We had very short losses, and it proves by looking at the lofts we've kept more cocks this year than we've ever kept.
Yes. So to start with, you're a widowed.
I am a widowed flyer.
Yeah?
Yeah, I do fly the widowed system.
When do you pair these widowed pigeons up, Bill?
Since I moved to this garden in 1991, we don't pair up till I come back from Blackpool Show. That's the weekend after Blackpool. But previous to that, when I lived behind the house, flew pigeons behind the house, I used to pair up Boxing Day, because I used to have a little heater on in the loft which kept the temperature as I wanted it. But on the gardens, as you can understand, we haven't got the heat at all. So I wait till the weekend after Blackpool Show.
Well, you've given them some preparation feed-wise before pairing up, really?
At the moment, we just feed on the winter mix, which I mix up, and I'm going to start treating the pigeons next week, but feed-wise they just get the same winter mix right through.
So you treat your pigeons before you pair up?
We'll start treating the pigeons tomorrow for Coxie.
For Coxie tomorrow?
Yes, tomorrow. It's mixed now, ready to put them on Coxie for 7 days. I use the same thing each year for treating the pigeons for canker, worming and coccidiosis.
And that's Harker's, is it?
Yes, Harker's coccoid.
Yeah. So you treat for Coxie this next week?
Yeah. And I'll give them a week's break.
Yes.
And then we'll treat for canker.
Treat for canker?
Yeah.
What product do you use for canker?
Our canker.
Our canker from Harker's again?
Yeah. I used to use the M-Trill, but we can't get all of that now, so we use the Our canker from there again.
And that's another 7 day?
That's another 7 day.
Treatment,
yeah.
Isn't it?
And then for the worming, what we try to do, if we can get the Sparticum, we worm them with Sparticum or Panacure. I'm not bothered which one.
And you give them a full tablet?
Yes, they get a full tablet, but in between this, we give them 2 days on multivits, in between each course of treatment.
But that's very important, isn't it?
Yeah, we get the multivit back into them, you see.
Yeah, build them back up again. Will all them widowed cocks rear a youngster?
They will all rear one, some will rear 2. But they must rear one youngster to get the box, you know, to claim their box, because there's quite a lot of yearling cocks in there. And we find that if they're a youngster, then they claim the box much better for us, you know. We're not bothered if they're here too.
Will you let the hens lay again?
Yes, yes.
So they'll bring a youngster up,
They'll bring a
then
youngster
they'll
up.
go down on eggs again.
Yeah. And let
Then
them
you
lay.
split them up, will you?
Yeah. Then we normally split them, and then we put them together 10 days before the first race.
10 days before the
Yes,
first race.
yes.
When you've split the pigeons up, what type of feed will you be giving them?
The widowwood cocks will be, what I do, they'll be on a light, what we call a young bird mix. I buy my corn in bulk.
In bulk?
I buy it for the full season. I buy a ton of corn, and that is bought in bulk, and we buy the widowwood mix and what I call the young bird mix, and they'll get fed purely on young bird mix.
So there's no chance of any shock treatment with the corn?
No.
What they're eating,
No,
is there?
no,
At all? This young, what you call a young bird mix, what will the ingredients be for that?
It's a very light mix. It's maple pea, the white peas, the blue peas, a lot of small seed, which is it's a very good mixture. And we find that's what we feed the pigeons on, and they don't get no maize at that time.
No maize at all?
No, not until they start going onto the widowhood system.
Once they're on the widowed system, then you'll introduce maize?
Yes, we keep the programme right away through the year. We work from a Saturday to a Saturday on the feed.
And you're feeding, when you say Saturday to Saturday, can you start from when they come back from the race? What will you do to the widow cock when they come back from the race?
First of all, we don't, what a lot of people call, break them down on barley.
You
I
don't?
don't use it. No,
You don't use barley at all?
not whatsoever. What we do, as you can appreciate, this course the weather changes from day to day. And what we do, they get this young bird mix from the Saturday they come back till Saturday and Sunday, which is a light mixture. They don't get no barley. I don't feed barley. They don't get fed in the boxes. They get fed in the trough on the floor, much as they can eat. As much as they can eat. I don't ration the pigeons. Now then, on a Monday we start. We give them 75% of the young bird mix and 25% of widowwood mix. Tuesday, it's 50% of each. Wednesday, 75 widowwood, 25 young bird mix, and on Thursday they get 100% young bird mix, and on Friday they get 50% maize, and the rest is the widowwood mix. So what you're doing, we're putting more maize in to the end of the week.
Yes.
But we find that, as you'll know, when pigeons hit form, they don't eat a lot on a Friday. They'll pick and poke at the maize.
Yes.
And the corn is in front of them all day Friday. That's how I fly. I've had a lot of people tell me I fly wrong by not breaking the pigeons down, but this is how we've always done it, and we've had great success over the years.
This is your
doing
system.
it. This is how I fly my pigeons, and they get as much as they want. There's no measuring in this loft. They eat what they want.
So can we go back to Monday?
Yeah.
Exercise.
Exercise on Monday. I do the cocks on the morning.
Will they have resting on the Sunday by
Yes,
then?
they don't go out Sunday.
They don't go out on
Very
Sunday.
rare we'll let them out on a Sunday. Maybe it's for a bath.
So Monday?
Monday we'll let them out, and if they want to do 20 minutes, half an hour, we'll let them. But after that, we don't let them fly any longer than 40 minutes.
40
we
minutes?
exercise on 40 minutes on the morning, and Francis has them out on the afternoon. I'll do 40 minutes on the afternoon.
As you said, you don't scrimp the feed at all.
Never.
They won't have standing corn though, will they?
No, I take it away. I feed on the morning before I go to work, and I take it away. Francis has them out on the afternoon, and he'll give them something. And then on a night after we've had them, if we send them on a training toss, we feed them up again. There's no corn allowed in the loft to stand during the day. But it's there for them.
Therefore, in the morning when they go out,
Yes, there's no corn.
they won't be what we call starving, will they?
No, they're not.
But
no.
so they'll exercise
Yeah,
well,
they do go. Yeah,
won't they?
they're a pleasure to watch when they go.